The Obama administration is going after immoral, impure businesses through a scary-sounding program called Operation Choke Point. Gambling, multi-level marketing companies, online drug sellers, they're all in the crosshairs, and now the ominously named Consumer Financial Protection Bureau can shut your company down with a single cease and desist order if it doesn't like the color of your sweater. That is not a lie. Brian Wise is a senior advisor at the United States Consumer Coalition. Brian, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Kennedy.
So Operation Choke Point, we talked about it. It sounded very terrifying, but now what is the deal with the cease and desist letters? This is awful.
I'll tell you, it seems like every day there's something more appalling that's happening. And the CFPB, which is probably the most dangerous federal agency that nobody outside of Washington has heard of, has now given themselves the authority to issue cease and desist orders, which, if you're served with one of these orders, you essentially have to shut down your business overnight. And so it gives one man, Director Richard Cordray, who is unelected, complete control of the business practices and the ability for free market businesses to operate.
And what are some of the businesses that have been targeted? I mean, who has gotten some of these cease and desist letters? Is it a certain type of business? Who should be scared?
So pretty much none of these have been issued as of yet because the rule just came down last week. And by the way, this is also the agency that has absolutely no congressional oversight. There's no bipartisan commission that runs it. It's a wholly unaccountable, unelected, out-of-control agency that's able to issue these orders. And they haven't started yet because they just gave themselves the authority to do this last week. But any company that the CFPB has jurisdiction over should really be shaken in their boots at this point.
And so it's cease and desist of their operations, or is it if they cross some kind of legal threshold? What exactly is this?
There's from our reading of the rule, there's absolutely no evidence that has to be given by the CFPB to issue this cease and desist order. And the only way to get out of the cease and desist order is for judicial review. And sometimes that can take weeks, if not months. So any business that's operating right now that the CFPB has jurisdiction over, they are now subject to this uncertainty that is going to impact jobs. It's going to impact their ability to do business. I mean, this is going to fundamentally change the way that these businesses are able to operate.
All right, so let's remind people who should be worried. What are some of the types of businesses that are being targeted by Operation Choke Point?
Well, you know, it started off payday lenders, short-term lenders, anyone, auto title dealers, anyone in the short-term lending industry. But the CFPB has expanded its jurisdiction really over the last year to include everything from debt collectors to check cashers. And even casinos. They're just about to go after casinos, saying that casino credit is a short loan product. So really, if anybody loans any money or does anything in the financial services world, they should be looking at this rule and trying to figure out how they can stop it.
Yeah, and what is the CFPB going to do when they're $1,000 down and they know they're about to hit a hot streak in Vegas, Brian? Exactly. Brian, thank you so much.
They're not going to be able to pay it back.
I know. Well, that's now that with the cease and desist, we're all hosed. I appreciate your time.